pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And John, you still good there on the recording?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, very good. All right, just looking at the agenda for today, so real quick, we're going to go through election of officers. So we do have our annual election of officers. Then we'll go through just public comments on agenda items, reading and approval of previous meeting minutes, reports and updates, new business, and then public comment. All right. Okay, election of officers. So Don, I'm going to need your help on this as well as far as how this works. Because if I understand correctly, we have 3 officer positions. So it's chair, vice chair, and treasurer. I just want to make sure I got that correct.
And then you have appointed.
Where do you appoint? Okay.
Just volunteer.
The volunteer chair, that's right. And I think that's the volunteer chair.
Yeah. And you sort of essentially media chair too.
Correct. So yeah, from my marketing standpoint. So, all right. So first of all, I want to say any nominations for any of those, because I know Dan, who's the current chair, did say that he wants to be active, but he will not be able to be an officer of anything. So it's like, but he definitely wants to stay active, but he won't be able to be an officer. I'm vice chair right now, and Don, you are treasurer.
Yes.
And then Suzanne on the volunteers, and then Kevin working on the marketing side of things. All right.
Well, I'm gonna make a motion that you would be elevated into the chair.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else.
Right, now, how do we do this?
All in favor?
Yeah, we need another round.
Not everybody else.
And just, you know, like from my standpoint, I would love to be, I love this place. I love the mission of it. I love the people. It's the biggest thing I love about it, is working with all of you. I love working with the volunteers. I love it. The big challenge I have, obviously, is just like all of you, is just time. That's the biggest challenge. So in being the chair, I will need assistance on that. Just I would ask for assistance and some grace as I would get up to speed on things. But I absolutely love the mission of the place. It's fantastic. The people are the best. I just love it. It's gotten to the point where I want to work with people I want to work with. And this is a group I want to work with. It's a group I want to work with. So I would definitely accept it if you want to do that. So all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right, motion carries. All right, for vice chair, now I have a nominee for that as well. So I was going to nominate Kevin Kennedy as the potential as well. I'm not sure, Kevin, are you on?
I'm here.
Okay. So I was going to nominate Kevin. I know he's doing a lot on the marketing side, so that's the person I was going to nominate as well. But that's also assuming, you know, does anybody else want to be nominated for this as well? Do I have a second on that nomination?
No second.
Okay. Right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, Kevin, vice chair.
Congratulations, Kevin.
Thank you.
And as far as treasurer, I know Don, you're doing a great job. So just, I would just like love having Don continue.
If anybody nominates me, I will accept.
Okay, I would nominate them. So, great job. Any other nominations? All in favor?
Second.
Aye.
Oh, second. I'm sorry, second. I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. All opposed? All right. Congratulations.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I do say from the appointed standpoint, I would ask Suzanne, you do an awesome job with volunteers, so are you okay continuing with
I would
that?
like to do that.
Okay. And then on the marketing side of things, Kevin, I know you do quite a bit with that. That's something that we would have to talk to. How would you want to handle that going forward?
I think more and more of that is Abby is picking up a lot more of that, you know, just in the first couple months here. You know, so I think maybe there's that would be more consultative than, whereas last year I tried to step in and help out with the actual tangible design of things. Abby just pulls through those and gets them done. So it makes them look wonderful. So I would be there to help you out in any way that you need me.
Sounds good. All right, we can figure that out. We can figure out how to handle that. All right, I think that covers the election of officers. You good with that? Excellent. All right, as far as anything else to add on the agenda? And then we're going to go through the reading and the approval of the previous minutes, which were pretty sparse. Well, we were definitely at the downtime, and we knew we were going to do the election of officers. Anyone vote to approve the minutes? Okay, Suzanne, motion to approve, second to approve the minutes from the previous. I'll second. Those are approved. All right, reports and updates. As far as marketing and communications, as far as things coming up, I will say that it's been a fantastic splurge of activity as far as being able to market what's coming out here. And so, an excellent job on the Facebook front on being able to put a bunch of things in there. So I'm not sure, Abby, anything else you want to mention on updating of the Facebook events and just from a marketing and comms standpoint.
Yeah, so I've scheduled posts on the Heritage Center Friends in the Heritage Center Facebook page. You can schedule a month out. So I've been repeating posts that we've used previously that were very popular in order to drive engagement online and sort of get that back up to speed, and also advertise for the upcoming events. So I started advertising for the March one. Registration is up on the website for the next 3 speaker series. So March Moonshot, April Sue Morris, and May Allegheny Observatory. So at this time you can register for all 3 if you want to, and we've got registrations for each one. I think there's 16 so far for the Moonshot Museum, 3 for April, and maybe 1 for April and 3 for May.
Excellent. That's great to have them out there.
Yeah.
Great. And I don't know, I looked at it on the website. It's really nice to see them all lined up.
Yeah.
It's just, it's really cool. Like you can,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna sign up for it.
You can sign up for all.
Yes, yeah, and of
Yeah.
course you have to register, but I love that same exact system you have to use to get everything else.
Yeah.
So it's very
Is there any description of an option if somebody is not like tech savvy, they can't figure out how to register by that method, like an alternate phone number or something?
I mean, they can certainly call me and I can do that registration on their behalf, or, plug that into the registration system. Ideally, I would like people to make an account. All you really have to do is provide your name and your address and then make up a password. And then from there, because the programs are free, it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, we can certainly think about ways to accommodate those who may not feel comfortable registering online.
I know people use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is nice because if you want to sign up for anything, it's the same exact process, and it's all right there. Like it's all, like, you want to sign up for a pickleball court, and then once you sign up, like I did that, and I put my wife and my daughter on my same account, so that's like, okay, I can sign up for everything now, and I can put them in there too. And so it's, to me, it worked just fine. So it's very nice to see them all lined up. It's very straightforward, went from the township website to the sign up portal, easy.
Good.
That's a question. Since you're registering several months in advance, does your system send it out?
It does. Yeah.
Now that is
With the option to
superpower.
say,
That's a
I can
superpower.
no longer attend if my spot is.
Yeah, I know it at least sends it 1 day in advance. But I could probably program it to do like a week. Well, because I think you're right, like, I don't know.
We need some reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if something comes up, I would like to offer that spot to someone else.
And I would
But yeah, it
use the
does.
wording in there, due to limited space.
Yeah.
You're unable to attend.
It also
Sends
sends a survey after the program, the day after, to say, like, did you enjoy this program? How did you hear about it? Have you attended other programs put on by the Heritage Center? that'll be important feedback for us to look at going forward as well. So,
And I know I do owe you as well from a Facebook perspective. I was gonna schedule a day, get some content. I've not done it. So I know I owe
no
that.
worries. We're good for the next month, so.
Okay. I'll get there. And again, I'll be asking assistance on that to be able to do, but I'll be able to do it right and take things. So that should be good. I love getting them on Facebook. I love seeing all the
Yeah.
videos. I learn a million things. So I love it. Not sure, Kevin, anything else you want to add on the marketing and comm standpoint?
Sorry, I was undoing the mute there because I've been coughing. No, I'm good.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, on the budget side of things, I don't think we have anything new to report on the budget side of things. I think we're, basically, we're in the budget, same amount as last year, what I understand. I don't think there's anything new to report on the budget unless anybody knows them. All right, we'll get to the programming, and from a volunteer standpoint, I didn't want to mention that there was a meeting tomorrow. I'm not sure if Suzanne or Abby, if you want to talk about the meeting tomorrow with the volunteers.
Yeah, I just wanted to get everyone together on the same page, because I know many of the volunteers don't attend these activities, and they may watch them afterwards, but just to answer any questions that anyone might have, to go over the year's programming. Here, just to sort of revisit those standards of, how we do collections management, how we handle when people want to make a donation, who do you call when, you need more toilet paper in the bathroom, like just sort of those general
No, that's-
things.
I think that's a great, I just think it's an absolute fantastic.
Yeah.
They do such a good job and just
So like a
overdo
mini
the
training.
communication.
Yeah,
better than not.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
More than this.
So we'll be meeting tomorrow, to discuss all of those things, and hopefully most of the volunteers will be.
Now, I plan to come to that meeting, is that appropriate or not?
Yes, please.
Okay, perfect. So, I just love it.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, so that's good.
Perfect. All right. Anything else from a volunteer standpoint? Anything else, Suzanne, wants to say? I think tomorrow, obviously, cover a lot.
Yeah, I think we're doing well. We kind of stuck to the same. Oh, we did get rid of a lot of things. We had Public Works come and pick up things that we didn't think we needed. Abby approved that, and
Not as much as Suzanne would have liked to.
I keep getting, get rid of that. But anyway, the Public Works guys are wonderful, really. They're very, willing to come over and do it pretty promptly.
I did talk to them about also the front, like the sort of the awkwardness of the cases. And Brian's gonna see if it has something come over and try to make them so they're not front heavy.
They did check that one.
They check.
Yeah, I don't know which person it was, but yes, but anything they can do would be great.
And I found out that the lights that we're gonna have to handle, because we used to get a contractor and get recommendations for contractors to put lights outside. Where we got money in the budget last year from, for the outside lighting.
Yeah.
The Public Works doesn't do it. We actually hire a contractor, we already have money. But it's like 26,000 more, so the lights out.
Oh, okay, so that's.
So I said, I'm getting, names of contractors to do that.
Okay.
Nice.
And then also, Public Works is gonna do electric.
Oh, yes. That's what I was thinking. Right.
And then I'm assuming any other updates on lights, because I mean, that's something that's in having the parking lot lights.
Yeah, that's the parking lot. That was the budget,
Got it.
the budget for the parking lot.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Was
That is-
approved, but it's not for Public Works. It actually is us, the board here, just that makes that decision. So we have to get a contractor and then actually we spend it because it's actually in the.
That's
That's
fine.
it, really does.
It's now been moved to this budget.
Okay. All right.
So
to get multiple bids or.
probably get a couple of bids. Yeah, Public Works is gonna give me a couple of people, but actually
Actually, that'd be great to go through the process.
I think it's a good.
We'll learn a lot. So-
That's good exercise.
Yeah, it is.
And also they will work with them because they have to obviously find electricity.
Correct, yeah.
And that the source of electricity is probably gonna be here.
Well, it should be, because supposedly that was put in specifically for lights out there when they took the sign.
Sounds good.
And so if you have recommendations about what you want the lights to do, make that happen. You can
Okay.
send those directly.
They'll do the control the lights, is that,
I think there'll be
Automatic timer.
automatic
Automatic.
flashes that go
Yeah.
from a certain time to a certain time, probably go off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Excellent, yeah, excellent. Full of good news, yeah, it's great.
Save time.
I know, it's gonna have those lights.
Sign.
I know. All right, so I'm gonna move on to the new business, and we do have on there just the review of the Parks and Rec Director's new role in the Heritage Center, so congratulations, Ed, we are very excited. So, yeah, so we're just gonna turn it over to you to describe the role and anything else you'd like to.
Yeah, just briefly, I will be helping with programming. So we have programs planned, our third Thursday lectures, so they begin in March. And then we've got someone scheduled or tentatively scheduled through November of this year on that third Thursday. So I'll be helping with making the flyers, doing the promotion, doing the registration, you know, getting the speakers, paying the speakers if there's a speaker fee, so any sort of coordination surrounding that.
an angel from heaven?
I know, all good, and keep going, I don't wanna interrupt, I do not want to interrupt.
Yeah.
This is all goodness.
Suzanne and I talked a little bit about coordinating the displays within the Heritage Center to reflect what's going on, not only on the speaker series, but like other, you know, relative events. So we can discuss more in detail about the nitty-gritty tomorrow, about displays and things like that. But yeah, that's the overall picture.
That's fantastic.
I love the new stuff.
That's great.
Yeah.
And I do love how this works with Parks and Rec, like it just has such good synergy across all of it, it's all one big campus and it's all one big family to be able to coordinate, so I think it's great, that's really looking forward to it.
Abby, I'll just throw out, I mean, Careless, you know, if you get a speaker or a topic, you know that it's gonna blow attendance out of the space. I know ideally you want them to be here and show up at the Heritage Center. If there's a time where you need to partner with the library, you know, after construction.
After construction. That's great.
But I'll also be holding other recreational programming in this facility, not necessarily history related. Like, for example, we have our Learn to Knit class. It was a 2-week series, so last Wednesday and this Wednesday, and then we're doing it again in March, and it was here in this room. And most of the people who attended last week were like, oh my gosh, this place is so great, like, how cool is that? So that's all part of it. Yeah, that's all part of it to get more people in the door, so.
Excellent, that's great. Any questions for Abby? And I know as we go along, things will evolve, so that's fantastic, welcome, so glad.
Oh, and is there, I don't know of the other, presentations after, the observatory. Do you have a list of those?
I do.
For the.
Yes.
You're so good, it's the very next agenda, so good,
Oh.
Suzanne, you're so good, perfect meeting.
Did I bring it with me today? No, I did not. So I have, off the top of my head, through June. Because June, we have an economic speaker, is that correct?
Yes, so that's Chris Green, June 19th, we confirmed with them.
Yes.
So he will be here.
But also on the docket for this year would be the Passavant Foundation is gonna come do a presentation about the history of Passavant Hospital. We've got authors of the book Pittsburgh City Steps. I wanna say that one's in August, and I can provide you with the list. Some of them are tentative still, but I know for a fact that the ones for March, April, May, and June are confirmed.
Yeah, and in July, we're thinking about having Wanda, it depends on where Wanda is, for across the street on parking, riding.
Yeah.
We just gotta see where she is, just to make sure that that's. still-
Just that they're always asking me, and I said, well, I don't really know beyond, for sure, beyond a certain point, and that, so I think
Yeah.
I would like to know that.
There is
Even
a
if you-
calendar posted, in the entryway up there of programs, all town programs through, I want to say the end of May, maybe
Yeah.
even into June.
I think we all are aware of that.
Yeah,
just the-
but the Heritage Center programs are listed on there as well.
Okay, yeah, so.
Sounds good. All right, and then I was gonna put down just, from a presentation that I'm gonna be giving is on, February 27th at the Rotary Club. So after the meeting, I can show folks the presentation I intend to give, make sure everybody's cool with it. It's gonna be literally a 15-20 minute presentation and then questions. But I wanna make sure that you're okay with it. Rotary Club, it's with Chuck Sweeney, and it is going to be at Sheraton.
Yeah.
Okay. I've not been there before. Trucks were great. But I intend to show the video that the Nash folks put together, and then the short presentation, and then Abby has nicely provided me some handouts for the next speaker, and then other items as far as. Anybody has any questions on that? Let me know. What is it? That is on February 27th.
You want to take any, other materials, like facts. So, yeah,
I'll think on that. Okay, let me, that's
we
not
have
bad
that
idea.
tiger net downstairs.
Actually, that's not bad. That's a great idea.
Yeah, tiger covers a wide. With all the.
I think it's.
A lot of North Hill.
Yeah, I think it's Northfield. I could be incorrect, but I'll have to work.
Shannon could kind of.
I know there's several chapters. But Chuck's been great. He's been great, and he's been reviewing, all my stuff. So he's been giving me good guidance. So I'm confident that he's leading me. But if anybody wants copies of anything, I can show you what I intend to use. Very short, very picture oriented. And that's what I've got as far as the new business. Anything else that we want to discuss today?
Just one question. Last meeting, we talked about, well, we don't have an open seat on the board, but we do have an open seat, if you understand what I'm saying.
Correct.
Has anything been done or told anything about, can we add someone come to the meeting?
I know there are two things that we discussed. One person that we do have new who wants to join. Just to make sure.
We just have to fill out the proper.
Form and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just good for the process.
Okay. I can do that.
And then it's not hard.
I mean, I know it's not the appointment, but we have what? Two,
I'm not.
you're not on it. But we have five, and Dan is gonna continue on.
Yeah, he'll-
We have, what, we only have seven?
I think so.
That's taken by.
I know Vanita's on there.
Vanita, and that's what my question is Vanita gonna stay on the board?
Can you assist with that?
I'll check.
She's never attended the meeting.
I have not. So I can't say for sure.
Yep.
You can help with that.
When it comes time to, what I'm going to say is when it comes time for positions to expire, we're going to publicly advertise, and it is tradition to reach out to whoever's currently sitting. If someone else applies and there's, say, 2 positions, 3 applicants, and you don't want someone in there, you vote for the other 2 applicants, right? If that's partly what we're talking about there. But I mean, when positions open up, we're going to advertise. You guys can reach out directly to anyone who may be interested. I know there's probably plenty of volunteers at the center who may be interested in serving on the board, right? Yeah.
I agree.
Rob, do we have an open position now, don't we?
Let me take a look and see what the schedule looks like.
Because I think we put Betty in the position that was.
Yeah, so Betty has a full term that
No
expires at the
longer,
end of 2028.
There was one that was expiring and she was gonna be appointed to.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, so
One open position.
yeah, so currently right now, Dan, Kevin, and Dawn, their terms all expire December 31st, 2025.
Gotcha.
So that would be 3 terms coming up this year. Obviously, everyone is open to reapply for those.
Yeah.
Let me do this, Don. Why don't I go offline with you and let's go down to this and just check and make sure for all the positions, what do we have, and then what are the next steps for all? I can go offline with you, discuss it. I think it's great to get ahead of it.
Yeah.
So good to bring this up.
Because we had the one girl come to the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, and is that what you were talking about?
Yes, yeah, that's who we'd love to have.
She
Like
might
to find a spot for.
Great skill set.
She and I worked on Sunday. And I wasn't sure if she was gonna be coming to each of the FDPC meetings, or was that just?
I'd like to, well, I think she has to be officially,
Okay.
go through the
Right,
process.
she was, you know, you could attend these, but you don't remember politics, essentially.
She wants to work, I'm hoping Saturdays.
John, do you have to be a resident of the town to be on this committee?
To be on the official committee, yes, because it's a board of the town. Obviously, anyone can volunteer.
Okay, we'd have to figure that out. So that's something, Don and they have to go offline and try to see.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
figure
figure something out.
when everything expires.
Okay, exactly, that's something like that. Because they have great skill sets, people want to help, let's just show, let's figure it out. Yeah, let's figure out. Bigger than smaller. All right, that's all I've got on the list for today. Anything else anybody wants to mention or bring up? Oh, I did want to bring up as well, like Northland, I just have to say that you folks are doing great work at Northland, because man alive, is there a lot of work there. So every time I go there, I can't believe the progress. It's ridiculous. So I just wanted to say my hats off to you, because I know that can't be.
Tickets are on sale.
Okay, I will tell you, we have to just. Yes, we have them. We will be there.
It's April the 26th,
What is it called this year?
down the rabbit.
Okay, and I am going to triple check this, because all my relatives have been asking this. It's still active at the library, right?
It's still
okay,
at the
just,
library.
I'm literally
It'll
rereading
still
it.
be under
It says that.
construction, hence down the rabbit.
That's why it's down the rabbit.
Yeah, it's.
We don't quite know yet what it's gonna look like, so.
I just.
Tickets are on sale. As far as I know, there are still some VIP tickets left, but those sold out in less than a month last year, so they went on sale the rest of this month, so. Sure.
Yeah. And I went last year and it was great. It was absolutely great. Like, it was just fantastic. So I highly recommend it. It was just great. So again, we're going back again this year. So it's like we're going back again. So it was really good. Right. Anything else anybody wants to talk about? All right, and then just before we go, then Abby, I'll probably get you, Kevin, and I together just from and Don, just to, yes, as the new officers, just to kind of just do officer.
Give you a rundown?
Yeah, just like a like how do you want to work?
Is there any other public works stuff we want to address while, you know, because there's sort of a little space between, they have to plow snow with ice, the ice every day, and before they can really start working outside. Is there anything else that we can do?
Okay, so we already have the one to look at the.
We gotta buy, we should buy shelves, yes.
I'm sorry.
You gotta buy shelves, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Sure.
outside, that's the best thing at the Heinz History Center on that 15th.
Okay.
I didn't get any information, I don't know what's going on with that.
Or my son lives
She was in Heinz History Center, I don't know. I did the same thing, and I don't know. You don't know what's, I mean, because that's a bad weekend down there. All in town, that St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
Really good.
Get the lady on the floor.
I'm gonna look at anything else, and let's brainstorm, and if everybody has any ideas for public works, email me. And then I'll work with Dan as well, if there's some things that he needs to transfer over as he as I know he's cranking up his responsibilities at work are increasing, so I'll work with him as well. Anything else?
Is this, should we, because I thought of something else. We
Yeah.
talked about moving around the office, putting the desk in the back wall. We thought we'd have more room, and then the chairs along the left side. And I don't know, we just thought that might be roomier. And that would be for Public Works to move that desk.
You want to draw
Huh?
how you see it
Yeah,
being first.
Okay.
And then you want to talk about, you might want to get a smaller desk too, like instead of.
Well, you know, we did get a desk, but we can't use it. It's an L-shaped desk and it's.
Okay, let's talk. I might be able to get one, so let
Okay.
me, you and I can talk.
That would be
I think I can show you what I might be able to get. And see if that fits. So you and I can go off and talk about it. All right, anything else? All right. Motion to adjourn,
Motion to adjourn.
second?
Second.
All right. Thank you, folks. We are adjourned.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you all.
Kevin,